guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. So if I look a little crazy right now, it's because my makeup isn't finished. I have nothing on my eyes because in today's video I want to do a first impressions on this palette, which is the Daisy Fuentes palette. And yeah, if you want to see what look I decide to do, then just keep on watching. So first off, these shadows don't have names, which is fine, so I'm just going to describe them by colors. I started off by taking this light brown color as my transition shade. I just worked it into the crease, building up the color so it would have a nice base to work with. Sometimes in cheaper palettes, the matte shades come across a little patchy, but this one actually blended pretty well. So I'm just going back and forth between each eye to make sure that I have things looking even and everything is blended well. Next, I'm going into this dark brown shade to darken up the outer corner of the eye and blending it up into the crease. I'm not going to lie, I went a little too heavy on this color. I realized that while using this palette, you kind of need to use a lighter hand because these shadows were way more pigmented and softer than what I thought. So if you get this palette, don't make the same mistake I did, just use a lighter hand. I'm going to go back in and clean this up with concealer. Don't worry, I know it's god awful right now, but it's fine because it'll look cute later. Just as the same as before, I'm going back and forth blending to make sure that nothing is uneven, and I'm using the angle side of the brush, creating a more winged out look. I remember when I used to watch Jaclyn Hill like religiously, and she would say she would spend half of her life blending. I really feel that right now because oh my god, they blend nice, but I just keep blending out that color over and over again so I can get rid of any harsh lines and achieve the look that I want. The two matte colors blended together nicely. It didn't look muddy or smudgy, so I was really happy about that. There's nothing worse than blending two colors together until they just blend away into nothing or just look blotchy. Next, I'm going in with this cranberry shimmer color, and I was actually really surprised about how pigmented it was. Hey, that actually does not look bad. Wow, I'm really honestly surprised at the glitter because normally, normally they don't look that, not trying to like shade cheaper palettes, but normally the glitter doesn't come, wow, I kind of screwed up a little bit, but normally the glitter doesn't look that pigmented. Okay, I see. Pretty. As you can tell, I was shocked at how well that shimmer picked up. In all honesty, the shade was really good, but I did spray my brush a little to get more of the shimmer to come through, but you really didn't need to do that. I just did it to give it a little extra something. I just took that shade and packed it all over the lid. I took a small defining brush and went back into a lighter brown color just to give this look some more definition because when I went in with that shimmer shade, I kind of lost some of the darker brown. Also, I went back in with the fluffier brush just to even out the color a little more. After that, I picked up a detailed brush and dipped back into the dark brown color so I could blend it into my lower lash line. I like doing this because it makes the look more cohesive. Then I did the same thing with the cranberry shimmer shade just to make it look more uniform. I took this shimmery gold color and popped some on my inner corners. I just kept building this shadow up until I liked the way it looked. And as promised before, I took some concealer on a beauty blender to clean up the harsh lines from the darker shadow I placed in the outer corner. For liner, I was feeling that a wing would suit this look, so I used the Milani Stay Put matte liner. This liner is honestly my favorite because of the shape of the tip. I can easily create a wing that I want. And then I popped on the Milani Lash Trifecta Mascara. If you haven't tried Milani eye products, they are one of the best drugstore eye products in my opinion. Next, I took the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the color Hudson, and it matched the eyes really well. It complemented each other nicely. Next, I popped on some Allure Vegas nail lashes. Because I suck at putting lashes on camera through the magic of editing, they are already on. I forgot to highlight my brow bone earlier, and this palette doesn't really have a light highlighting shade, so I took the lightest matte color in the palette and just used that. Although this is technically a primer, I finished off the look with Wet n Wild's Nordic Coconut Spray. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for today's video. All in all, I really like this palette. Considering the price, the eyeshadows blended really well, and I like the look that I created. So yeah, if you like me, if you like my videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.